end of a pole were these two fiberglass things that you climbed into, got your costume on, and then it was run by a fellow across the room with an electromagnetic something or other, and there was a wire that went from us to him so he could make us go like this. Anyway, some kid one day dropped his clapperboard on the wire and we went zoom, upside down, and Chris actually reached out as if to hold us up, and afterwards I went, Chris, what the hell was that? I really thought I could hold us up.
It's long, tedious, and you're hanging up there for a long time, and you're right, Mark, I forgot about that. Bathroom breaks were far and few between. It was, but it made a great film. You know, we broke the mold with technology with Superman, and that's why the film today is as great as it is.
Probably the first time I was up on the wires with Chris, we were in at the Pinewood Studios, and it was 40 feet above. I mean, we were pretty high. And I'm just talking away like I'm always talking away with everybody. And he asked me if I could just try to be like Jimmy Olsen. And I was like, wow. And, you know, I'm not a method actor or anything, but from that moment on, I really tried, because Chris had such responsibility at that time in his life. And I got it, that he needed to really concentrate. So from then on, it was really gave him Jimmy as much as I could.
When Marlon Brando comes on a set, you can hear a pin drop. I mean, he has such a mannerism about him, and I've had that same mannerism when I worked with Robert Mitchum. You know, it was the same deal. And you know, the professionalism of a person like Brando. You know, when he came to work in the morning, he said hello to everybody, and he said good night to everybody when he left. And I learned that same trick when I did Farewell My Lovely with Mitchum. And, you know, Brando was a real down-to-earth individual. As far as I was concerned, he was an amazing actor and just an amazing person to be around. I had a lot of time for Mark.
I must say, after his accident, when the accident happened, I was living in Prague. The U.S. Embassy sent someone down to tell me, and I thought, this guy he's not a deep thinker inside, he's not going to make it. And the person he bloomed into in The Greatest Adversary, in the face of The Greatest Adversary, was extraordinary. And I remember saying to him on one of my visits, you know, Chris, on some level you're in way better shape now than you ever have been in your life. Do you know that? And luckily, he got what I meant, and he went, yeah, I know. He really went in there, and he really became a heroic person after that.